that has already been played so far in this tournament. But now it is a best of 5. Imperial coming in with 1 map advantage. We start here on the map pick of Sharks. This is the map we all expected them to go with. We'll see if they've got anything up their sleeve.
It is the map they picked last time and lost last time, though, Dinko. So we've got to see some improvement from them on this one. Imperial already getting boosted up into the apartments early, but Sharks have taken mid control, and they're not wasting any time.
Straight up con, 2 players crossing into the A site fast and holding from CT spawn. Trying to land some shots down the ramp, and the bomb has been planted for Sharks. They'll keep every single player alive. Same can be said for Imperial, who also have every player alive. 5v5 retake on the A site. Flank coming in ramp. That could be the difference here from Imperial, isn't it? Coming in from Palace, though, and Exit's just swung out. So the Palace player's already down. And now they're making their way into the site. The shots need to be landed here.
Ooh, and they are. Reels in. Gets a couple of more kills, seeing what he can do. They're not on the bomb yet, but finally they hunt him down. And with that kit, there is plenty of time to get that defuse through. Imperial take that information play early in the round. They push through the B apartments, but then they have the players on A ready to play retake, Dinko. They clearly had that planned out, that if the play comes into A, they're going to set up for a retake, and it worked out really nicely for them. They were able to all group up, work together, and get off to a good start in the grand final. Those odds, man, so close. I'm so glad we got a potentially close final on our hands. I'd love if that came through. Yeah,
it would be really good to see if Sharks can level up their game from the last time these two teams played. I think Imperial shocked us all at how good they were the last time these two teams faced up against each other. But in the past, it's been a pretty closely contested battle, one that Sharks have generally been able to win. So we'll see if they can get back on to win here in the series. Obviously, getting your map pick up first is very nice, right? Here on Mirage, if you can get your map out first and get this under your belt as Sharks, already being a map down due to the format, this is a good way to build your confidence. You never really want to go down with the situation of losing the first played map, but also being a map down due to the format with the default. So this is a good chance for Sharks to actually get into the final early on.
Shouldn't be too many chances for them in this specific round, though. Only a couple of pistols being upgraded. Xiao sneaking up close and getting a solid spray to the body. The A site is open for a split second, so maybe there's a chance that Sharks could force a bomb plant here.
Yeah, they could get some money out of this one. ZQK is going to be the player to look at, but the flash has got rid of him. Now they're trying to cross over. The bomb does make it safely to the site. The carrier doesn't, though, but the bomb is flung into the bomb site. It's up on top of the firebox, though, and they had to jump up to try and grab it. That would have been a free bomb plant, but sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles, and it lands up on top of the firebox. They couldn't actually pick it up.
Oh, man, that's a real shame for Sharks. The bomb just goes flying on top of that box. You saw the player desperately trying to jump to get it back. But unfortunately, no bomb plant for Sharks. It's not a massive deal, though. They've got full AKs, full nades into this first gun round. Same can be said for Imperial, though. It is a proper full rifle round for both teams early in the half. And Reels in already looking for action.
Looking to try and stamp his authority over middle early on. Again, Imperial, they've just given up middle. They let Sharks take mid. I think this is something that's pretty common for them in the previous matchup as well. Sharks will be able to find mid control, but it's getting through these choke points that becomes the difficult part. Lakowski spots Showtime getting boosted up. Nick goes deep, and Lakowski going for the kill. He's hunting after it. He gets one, but it's 2 kills for the CT side from the ramp progression that's worked out for Fastin. So Sharks are down a player.
Ooh, nice shot from Periazin, spotting the short player, almost getting caught out, but he's got that smoke down to keep himself safe. And the rotate is arriving. Exit looking to cut it down. He gets 2 kills, but it's up to Reelsin, who's cut off the rotation. Now he can just run it over to the A site, and he knows it's clear.
Reelsin just running over to the A site. He'll get the plant locked in, but Pyria, he's already been a beast so far in this tournament for Imperial. This could be the 4K. This could be the clutch for him in this round up against Reelsin, who has got the bomb plant to default. Now playing in behind these ninja boxes. Can he get the round over the line? It comes down to the transition of position. Reelson's got out, and it's the headshot from Imperial. Just not under any pressure, just walking casually back into the A-bomb site. So composed, and he'll get the round on the board. 3-0 for Imperial.
And I love that Blair on the desk pointed out the matchup between Lucalzi and Imperial as two of the aggressive riflers on their respective teams, because I think both these squads have shown they're not as focused on their AWPers. We haven't really seen star-level performances from their snipers at a consistent basis, but it's been those two riflers playing aggressively who have opened up a lot of the rounds for their respective squads. You know, Lucalzi is the second highest rated player at the tournament. He's been doing pretty well in opening duels, but Piriazin has been doing even better in opening duels, and he comes through with the quad kill to give Imperial a good chance at an early 4-0 lead.
Style over substance when these two met on Mirage. Last Sharks won 4 clutches, but only 10 rounds. That, to me, does not paint a particularly pretty picture for Sharks. They were struggling the whole way through. We'll get to see if they can get into a decent start. They're down 3-0 already, but the half investment out. Playing fast down middle. QK hitting a good shot, and Shao coming out short. Getting involved with the rifles, and they cleaned this round up already. Zevi getting naded. Molly comes in as well to force him out to take the fight. Imperial successfully bringing him down 4-0, and Imperial looking so good on Mirage.
Yeah, this pick from Sharks coming through again, but Imperial once again show they are no slouches on this map. Clearly had some good plans coming in from the pistol round. The early gun rounds also going their way. Had to come down to the clutch in that first gun round, though. And now we've got the AWPs out for both teams. We'll see if that makes a difference. Sharks look fully focused on this A side of the map. Farsin still has some counter utility, which will slow down any attempted push, but the smokes are at the ready into this A-bomb site.
No CT's playing in front of the smokes, but Faston's actually just underhanded one of his own smokes into the site. Now allows him to take a more advanced stance inside of the bomb site, and he'll find the bomb carrier and the second extension from Palace. So now a man advantage for the CT side. Imperial playing perfectly with the gap. Unfortunately, Showtime giving away his life, but it's only Zevi left alone. Shao does a good job at trading it out. And Zevi, the AWPer, Bless said he wanted to see more impact out of him. Let's see if he can do it in this one. 1v3 clutch. Drop down immediately with the missed shot. That's going to be his death sentence. And a 5th round for Imperial. They're just so confident on the CT side. You know, they're not sitting back and lying down and letting these rounds play out the way Sharks want them.
Definitely. They're not letting Sharks just comfortably get that A site execute and get that bomb down, which we did see on occasion the last time these two teams met up. This time, they decided to get aggressive off the back of the CT smoke deployed, and Farsin was just so confident in the way he was taking those fights, right? He isolates the first man on the site, and then it looks like he's just one step ahead of the game because he preemptively flicks up towards Palace, realizing a player is probably going to try and peek for the trade. Getting those 2 kills initially was great. Here comes a B fake from Imperial, or from Sharks rather, and Imperial are biting on it.
Oh, Shout with the headshot onto Lucalzi. QK sitting back in jungle. Did watch the cross to the player. Sharks will eventually get their bomb plan. And locking this round out is going to be another task altogether. They are down another player now with that kill into Zevi. You've got a fast mid-rotation coming out, but you've got another player up here. Imperial aware of this. Reelson getting caught. He was trying to beat that insurance policy, but it was a bad insurance company. And JNT is left alone in a 1v5 now. He's got damage onto the second player, but not able to pick it up. And that'll be 6-0 for Imperial. And yet again, Sharks just losing around here. But the positive is they get the bomb plan.
Not a bad outcome from the round for Sharks, but they do need to start getting some rounds on the board sooner rather than later here. 6-0 down on their map pick. And as we pointed out over on the desk, they come into this best-of-5 grand final with that map deficit because they had to come back through that lower bracket. So they can't afford to get off to a slow start here. And Imperial are just looking so controlled right now in the way they're playing their game. Even in that round, when they lose the A site, there's never any panic. They have the protocols in place to retake that A bomb site. And this time, they've lost mid control early. So we'll see what their response is to that.
Oh, fast in. Not from window. Smoke is going to allow Fasten to drop back safely, and yet again, Sharks dealt this early man deficit. They don't have much utility to fall back on. Not a single smoke left. Just 2 mollies, 4 flashbangs, or 5, should I say. Doesn't really make too much of a difference. Getting onto a bomb site with no smokes, Alex, is going to be very difficult. You've got to play contact, and really the only option that's left open to them is to go back into B and play this contact explosion. You've got one player in ladder room, and that's Lukowski about to get a duel down with Showtime. He seems to be aware of it, but the shadow advantage, and Lukowski playing advanced in the position. Now Piria's under pressure from B. He deals with the first player, Molly up as well to change position. They're looking to run straight into the B side. Imperial's under so much pressure, but handles it well. No scope picked up. A follow-up into short. Imperia showing up in this grand final. J&T is left alone. Imperia just taking him down. Shuts everything down for Sharks.
He's 12-0, Dinko. We're 7 rounds in. He still hasn't died. He is untouchable right now on the B-bomb site. AWP out in this round, no scope up close, not an easy shot to hit. And he closes it out with his final kill, getting active all over the bomb site. Look at all those different angles he took there on the B site, and he took them all successfully. 7-0 lead for Imperial. They were saying before this grand final, this is the most important tournament they have played as this lineup. They put that pressure on themselves, and boy, oh boy, are they living up to that pressure. And by the way, Showtime, who we've billed as the star of this team, hasn't even had to do that much yet.
And that was actually the same in their previous matchup, right? We talk about Showtime being the star of the team, being that leading player, but last time around, I was more impressed by some of the other players in the squad. You know, Showtime's always there for sure, but I think Imperial to me has been the most fun player to watch as well for this team. He's been the most explosive. I've really enjoyed the impact he's been able to bring in this tournament so far. He'll be a player I follow closely moving forward. Fasten on the mid-aggression, catching out Zevi. There is a run boost in the works here for Sharks, but I love how Fasten just runs up middle, gets the kill, and then falls away like nothing happened.
Realizes he doesn't need to do much more after getting that first kill. He spotted that they're against pistols. No need to take any further risks. He's not been a player that has had too many standout performances for the Imperial side, but he started really strong here today. He might be set to get another kill, just getting the information at mid and deciding better of that fight.
Oh, Deagle shot from Lacaus. He's drawing it back. Under 50 seconds, but Bira, he's the danger man. Bira's still alive up short with that AWP flashed away, so now Shout under a bit more pressure inside of this site. The secondary AWP coming into play, and it's all shut down. The A site not getting anything for Sharks. They're not reaping any rewards at all. And this does kind of sound the same or look the same as the last matchup they played right here on Mirage. It was the mid-control available to Sharks, but getting through those choke points was just impossible for them.
Yeah, it's really cool to see Imperial are willing to give up areas of the map, that they're willing to let Sharks get into some positions that other teams might be a bit worried about, but they're confident in their sight holes. They're confident in their passive play, and this time, Sharks want to see if they can up the pace. They've gone with the mid control. They're going to see if they can go early into this B site.
Well, Pira just inside of the side again, yet to die. His 13th kill. Will it be unlucky for him? No. 14 picked up now. Goes finally for the 3rd kill. And met with the bullet from exit. The 3v4 Sharks looking to try and get into this B side. Again, they're a player down into this, and no bomb plant. Fast in, barely alive, trying to move through the smoke while he was forced forward by the molly. Showtime's Molotov getting the kill back, and we're into a 2v3. Again, no bomb plant for Sharks. They haven't been able to safely get into the site yet. They're still trying to deal with some of the issues on the outskirts of this B site. And Zevi, still yet to get on that board, might just be able to deliver in this round.
He was unlucky not to get the kill previously.
Flank
from Showtime.
Oh, gets hard checked by Exit. He turns back and finds Showtime. That could have been the play that wins the round for Imperial. But now you've got to consider even going for this. 2 players left. They don't have health. 16 health points in ZQK. Xiao and 22. They're going to try and move forward anyway. Everything's been working for them. We'll see if they can get this one. But Exit, he's having a round. That's a 4K from him. He's done everything here in this one. And Sharks finally onto the board.
Exit proving he is the highest rated player at this tournament for a reason. He will definitely be in the conversation for MVP, but if Sharks can't start to pull this back, it's hard to give him those honors. Great round from him, though, getting into that B site. He had to land this 6th shot to begin with. That's a great shot onto Piriazin, because Piriazin hasn't died yet, and he's been hitting every shot. So the fact that you can get that headshot so quickly was so important. And then as they get onto the site, even though they're surrounded, once they spot out that flanking player, that makes all the difference. So Sharks finally on the board. Let's see if they can turn it into a couple more round wins.
Oh, ZQK. He body blocked that smoke early in the round and can use it to his advantage. Out to the right side, taking Reels in. And that's the kind of kill you want from your AWPer, but that's what can happen to that gap in the smoke. If you're not careful, it can work against you. And Zevi scoped in on it, gets the trade kill. Showtime trying to be shrewd and play with it. A little overzealous, perhaps, and Xiao's fallen in connector. Suddenly, Sharks have the man advantage, and what was a brilliant start into the round for the Imperial side is quickly falling out of their hands.
And that's definitely an upside Sharks have been having in these last couple of rounds. Lukowski has been getting a fair few early kills. Fast and getting aggressive on underpass, though. I don't think they're going to expect this, Dinko. They just came from here.
That's the bomb as well. That's the bomb alone. His teammates finally regrouping, but he can drop the bomb while the rest of the players are moving forward. Oh, there's the rifle out. There's the first kill. Can he get the second? Yes, he can. That's the bomb down. 2 kills and so much damage done. Exit is left alone into a 1v2 clutch, and he's made the decision to run back. Does he go A? It's completely open right now. They're going to make the quick rotation. Imperial's going to get over to the A site in time, and in fact, he's going to get there way before Exit. He's playing from CT, now pushed into the site itself. Exit really needs to be quick here.
Oh, Peria should hear these steps. Yeah, pistol out for him. Exit still making noise. He's not going to clear it. Oh, no, not the knife. Not the knife. Oh, my God.
Don't do him like this. Peria in the grand final goes for the knife kill, and it's 9-1 Imperial.
The confidence he is displaying right now is incredible. Everything going right for Peria. Everything going right on this aggression in towards underpass. Timing working out, and the blade finishes the round.
I love the sheer cojones on Peria. He's got the AWP, Alex. He's made the rotation in time. He gets the right read. But instead of playing from CT with the AWP and probably being able to win the round out that way, he just goes underwood. Now, that's a very unexpected play. If you're the T player there, if you're Exit, you're not really expecting someone to still be underwood. So when you commit to the site with such limited time, you don't have the luxury of clearing all the positions. You just hope that they've made the rotation, they'll be playing on CT. But there's no way he's expecting him to be underwood right there.
Sharks have now used 3 of their 4 timeouts. Being 9-1 down in this game was clearly not what they were anticipating. It's not gone according to plan, but with a couple of MAC-10s in this round, they're going to see if this fast-paced B play can work again.
Good deep Molotov. That's going to alert them that the T's are coming with the smoke coming down. Imperial, he has been absolutely perfect so far on the B side, but not this round. Lukowski coming in with the AK, clearing up the defense, and that's the round. That's Sharks already winning this one, just from 2 good entries in the follow-up kill from Railsin.
There we go. Lukowski continuing to get some of these early kills in the rounds. We talked about how important he's been to this Sharks team. He has been fairly effective in some of these gun rounds at winning these early fights. If that can continue, then Sharks can definitely get a couple more rounds here from their T side. Also, got to give a shout out to the player running in first with the MAC-10, who just ran out all the way to the other side of the site, all the way to the far side of the bomb site. Makes it so much more difficult for Imperial to line up one-by-one fights on the site. He has to be worried about a player wrapping round the other side, so it's just really hard for the AWP to focus on those two different angles. Obviously, it didn't matter in this round because Lukowski just landed two fantastic shots. But it's still nice to see that Sharks don't want to give that AWP easy fights any longer. As for Imperial, at least they save, but their money is starting to get shorter than they want, Dinko. They're starting to get on the ropes slightly.
Maybe some light at the end of the tunnel for Sharks in this first half. Be setting up there. Smoke executed into the A site. Smoke's on over. Fasten is playing in front of these smokes, and he's done a very good job so far at kind of disrupting Sharks on these A attacks. Anytime they've tried to go for one of these A executes, he's been inside the site, causing problems for them, not making it comfortable. We'll see if he can do it again. This time a headshot from Reelson. Gap in that jungle smoke. Not really playing with it just yet. The T side haven't crossed, and now they go for it. The bomb getting planted in front of triple. Now Sharks with the advantage into the post plant.
No nades left for Sharks in this post plant, though. They've got to go for the fights, and Showtime's already got an early kill. JNT down low, shot lands from Imperial, and there's still more utility where that came from for the CTs.
Yeah, good flashes allowing these kills to come through, and Lukowski knows he has to make the difference. He's done it! 2 kills, and Lukowski going for a third. He's going to drop back, knowing one player's gone into the site. The Glock is not going to be good enough, so it's Exit having to win out the round here for Sharks. No one on the bomb. No one, in fact, defusing just yet, and that's given extra time as Exit tries to swing out. It's Imperial landing the bullet right between the eyes. Imperial's just not missing today. Another 4K. He's 20-2 in the grand final.
He's doing it with the AWP. He's doing it with the USP in this round. What can this man not do? Running round on the bomb site, here at the end, hits the headshot onto Exit, who thought he was going to be able to play the long game. And even when Sharks get a clean entry onto a site, again, Imperial are comfortable playing retake. Those nades help them to begin with. And even if it got a bit dicey at the end there, they are able to win another round. And Sharks have to see if they can get at least a couple more out of this first half, Dinko. They've got to get at least 1 or 2 more to keep themselves in their map pick.
Those are the rounds that become the most frustrating as well, right? When you're losing so many, you haven't had the greatest start in the rounds where you're so close to winning it. You feel like you've got it over the line. It just doesn't work out for them. Snatched away. Double up setup for Imperial. Shao playing and in towards short. Lukowski's been really enjoying getting some of these fights going in towards short. Has lost a few of them so far, and he'll lose another one. But it's from A site that the shots come through. So Lukowski doesn't actually have to duel out short, but just loses from the A site, and that's going to be the man advantage picked up for the CTs.
Definitely seeing just how much utility Sharks are using on that mid control to begin with. There aren't many nades left for them here in the late round, but with 25 seconds left, they have to find a way onto a site soon.
I don't think they're going to be ready for this close player. ZQK is going to take the shot down ramp, but they've got a close player on the CT side. Fasten going in for a second kill. That's the third in the round now, and that's the bomb dropped inside of the ramp. Exits in middle under the window, but there's 9 seconds left, and there's no way Sharks can win this round. Once the player goes down ramp and the time is too low, Sharks have conceded yet another, and they're looking for the kills after time. Luckily, Exit surviving, and in fact, getting that kill on Showtime. Round 14 coming up, and the nightmare continues for Sharks.
Fasten finding that early man over the top of the connector smoke, and then just taking those 2 fights. As you pointed out, the first one was kind of a freebie for him. That player wasn't able to clear the close angle. But then Zevi had to try and hit a close-range AWP shot. And as soon as he missed it, the round was over. Even if he hit that shot, there was that AWP of ZQK just playing patiently towards the back of the bomb site. Sharks have been able to continue with these buys fairly consistently. They've got AKs out into this round. Zevi forced down to a Galil, but other than that, they're good to go on the Sharks side. Smoke now just arriving on the backside of Connector. Imperial have been heavily stacking this B site early in a couple of rounds now. That is the only place that Sharks have found any success. And the boost almost paying off for ZQK, but he's going to have to play it back.
Oh, but they do get their kill again. It's fast and getting the opening into round 14. Over the top of the smoke, onto exit. ZQK is taking Lacausin. They've lost 2 players before the execute comes in, before they can even get into the site. And that's just going to weaken their attack completely. Realson, though, having a round here. That's 3 kills, and he's still alive. 2v2. He's got his team here in a great position. He's not done yet. He wants even more, but he diced his own Molotov from hero to 0 in just 1 second. And now it's J&T in a 1 versus 2 clutch. He'll play from bench, looking to the market window, and out comes the AWP. He spotted 1 player, but the shots ring out his position, and now out to the left side, doesn't react in time, and it's Fasten with the double kill. Started off the round and closes it out. 12-2 for Imperial.
These rounds only seem to become competitive when one of the Sharks players has a ridiculous round, where they get a 3K at least to try and get them onto the site. This third shot from Realsin turning around onto Showtime, who was in a great spot to try and get a multi-kill. Could have lined up the 2 from behind if that shot wasn't so fast, but Sharks have got to see if they can win a 3rd round here, putting a fair few players towards B early on. Imperial's playing it passively this time. Oh, Imperial were pushed ramp, though. They're going to know it's a B play.
Yeah, Imperial, again, has been fantastic on this B hold. He's had a couple of rounds where he's been neutralized, but it has been few and far between. Oh, I just can't get the angle. Looking to the smoke. Luckily, ZQK has come in with the follow-up kill, but they're locked out of the B site. They're going to have to play this one retake.
The T's have slowed down way too much here. ZQK flicking down while flashed. The flank coming in, and ZQK gets another one. Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong for Sharks. Exit seeing if he can work behind these smokes, but they're going to fade shortly, and that bomb is dropped right in the center of the site.
Yeah, they had the site, but they, like you said, Alex, they just slow it down to a full stop. And now 3v2. Showtime finally striking into action. It's on J&T to step up for the final round, and it's just not going to happen. This grand final is going one way right now. We'll see if Sharks can bring it back in the second half, but they are looking rough.
When you're by my side, I love it. Nothing in this world can hurt me. When you're by my side, I love it. We can leave the world behind us. You make everything about the world so much better. When I hold you in my arms, I wanna be here every day and every night. So much better, so much better.
13-2 at the half on map number 1 of this grand final. Imperial coming into this one with a map advantage due to their format and success in this tournament, heading to the grand final first. And now they're winning on Shark's map pick 13-2. They are 3 rounds away from victory here on Shark's map pick in this best of 5. And Stinko joined by Hawker, and this piss round getting underway.
A lot on the line here for Sharks. This CT pistol has to go their way to have any real chance on their choice. Imperial finally dealt with. Exit shuts him down early, but they're going into B, and the rotate is ill-advised.
They've got the B site here, Imperial, and Sharks. They needed everything to go right. They've got the first kill, leashed into the retake, now running in, trying to take a couple of jewels. The bomb has not gone down, but the kills are coming in, and it's a 4v2, making a 4v1 with ZQK alone in the world. And very quick to react there, Sharks. They realize the B site has been taken, and they don't waste any time running back in.
A couple of those early fights go against them on the B site. That can be a very different round. But because they don't go down early, they're able to run out into the site itself and leave ZQK in a near impossible clutch. He's been given the first 1v1 fight, but at this point, Sharks should just sit back and force him to come to them. ZQK is going to have to make a move eventually. 35 seconds on the clock. Sharks staying compact on this B site.
Oh, ZQK trying to play him behind the van. Down to 1 HP, 1 single health point. And he looks to fall. He will in the pistol. Sharks with their 3rd round. They needed the pistol round, Alex. It's the first step in a marathon back into this map right now, but they've gotten the round they need. We'll see if they can follow up with a second. No bomb plant for the T side, so no extremely solid force spike coming into this one. At best, we'll just see Tech 9s, but given that they've got so many rounds to play with, they're just going to go for the P250 investment, and the rest will stay on Glocks. That will allow them to get the full buyout as soon as possible into the second half, but it does mean Shark should be up to 4.
Got to give some props to J&T's flash on that retake in the pistol round 2. It just gives them that little bit of ability to move out while those T's are briefly blinded. Nice kill from Xiao with the P250. I wasn't really going to talk about this round much because I wasn't expecting much, Dinko, but if Xiao can continue like that, then maybe this could get a bit spicier, especially considering the bomb is currently back towards B. If you get a couple more kills on A, maybe there's a chance to make something happen.
Exit. Crossing out jungle, trying to tap under the wood, but he's been double peeked, and that's another kill for the T side.
Oh, yeah.
Showtime might just get this bomb plant, no problem. In fact, no one's even close by. They realize it. They have to retake the site, but Showtime will be happy with that bomb plant. Imperial getting a lot of money going into this next round. Another kill would be absolutely perfect, but not to come through. But a bomb plant there, Alex, that's more than you could ever have hoped for. And getting 2 kills on top of that, that's gorgeous for Imperial. They're happy with that.
It is a round win for Sharks, but it's a more hollow victory than they would have liked. They know they conceded that bomb plant and that Imperial will be coming out full force here. They're going to be gunning for the victory in this very round. AWP out for ZQK. AKs for the rest of the players. Zevi has been able to buy a sniper on that CT side, but it's without Kevlar, and he's not been hitting that many shots today, Dinko. That's going to have to change on this CT side.
At this point, Sharks really have no other option but to be perfect in the second half. Everybody needs to show up and deliver. They can't have any weak links. especially being a map down due to default already in the grand final. Going down 2 maps. Barely any teams can come back from that in the best of 5. Imperial spotted, hopping out of the window. He's down to 4 HP. No kill though for Sharks.
Can definitely see the parallels in how Peria and Lukowski play for their respective teams. Lukowski was going for a lot of short aggression and fights through mid. Peria's doing a similar approach, but trying to see if he can get up into the window, which nearly worked for him. At least he gets away with his life. 45 seconds left. Lukowski blinded, but he gets a kill nonetheless.
Yeah, Zevi backing him up as well. That's 2 for Sharks on the defense. And oh, Lukowski unchecked. Peria had no idea. And Lukowski will get that one. Fast in the last remaining player up in window. He is the only player that can do anything now for Imperial. 25 seconds. Finally, Lukowski brought down in this round, but he's not expecting the connector player, but he whiffs his chances here. Exit takes a little long taking that kill, but does pick it up. And it's 13-5. Sharks finding themselves around again. And like I said, Alex, they need a perfect start into this one, and then they need to continue to be perfect. And so far, so good.
We saw how focused Sharks were on taking mid on their T side. Even if they weren't able to do all that much with it, even if they weren't able to get many round wins, they were pretty successful at taking that mid control. And there in the first CT gun round, they show a good ability to snuff Imperial out before they can start to make the most of that mid presence. So we'll see if that's a consistent theme for Sharks on their CT side. Right now, though, they're only against the pistols in this round, but you never know. Imperial have been having a good day individually, so you can't count them out.
Zevi peeking out to the left. Hits the shot on Showtime, but the kills come in for the T side, and they haven't been able to get the trade, and now they're swinging into the site. Multiple pistols infiltrating the A bomb site, and the plant has come through. That's, again, exactly what they want out of this. Peria with their deagle in connector, not looking for the round win, but a kill, and he'll get that. Headshot on the exit. Sharks will get 6. Imperial, again, just getting the bomb plant. That will afford them a very solid buy into this next one. And Sharks, it is not getting any easier for them. They will have to try and take them down. And a full buy coming out for Imperial now into round 20.
Buy back on the board for Imperial, as you pointed out. Nice shot from Zevi towards Spawn, just controlling the round, making sure he doesn't give away a second fight on A, because if he were to have gone down, that's when Imperial could have really run that one over and potentially stolen away the round win. So good to see Zevi having some impact. Here comes the pressure from ZQK's AWP towards the B site. This is something that Imperial do with their AWP that I feel like very few other teams do, Dinko. They send that AWP over to B somewhat often to try and get an early pick. I don't think Sharks are going to give ZQK that chance, though.
Oh, JNT, smoke kill. It's going to be Sharks off to a good start in round 20. A man to the good. And I think Imperial's starting to consider their options. They're going to run back from B, just leaving one player up in the apartments. That's Peria. He's so impactful, and he'll swing out. Not getting his kill, though. He'll have to drop away. And the bomb in middle. And look at Showtime. He's got up connector. Lukowski, I think, just spotted him on the fadeaway. Peeks out for the headshot. A second kill for Sharks into round 20. What's the call here from Imperial?
Looks like they want to collapse on this A site. 40 seconds remaining. Do they find a fight? Lukowski's still sitting behind this smoke, but Zevi has caught Peria off guard, and he's got the second kill. That should lock this round in. Farsin has no way to win this round. 1v5. We'll have to take some monumental mistakes, and that won't be happening. Lukowski closes it out, and we might have a game on our hands here, Dinko. 13-7.
Imperial will come out in this second half looking flat. They haven't really been able to do anything. So, yeah, the Sharks hitting their shots, starting to warm up a bit into this grand final. Again, I don't really want to give you Sharks fans too much false hope. It still is a very long road back into this due to the first half, but they can start to grow into this. Who knows where they can find themselves. Imperial coming back into it with a buy. That bomb plant 2 rounds ago actually give them enough money in reserve that they could buy in the last round, still lose with 5 players, and then pull out the rifles going into the next round. So it just showed how much money that bomb plan, a couple of kills, were getting them. And now they're going to go with a more team-esque play into the A site. They're going to use the utility, standard execute.
Yeah, they've been losing those early skirmishes across the map, so they decide to just make it an all-out brawl on the A bomb site. All 5 players focused on taking this control, but JNT gets 2 over the top. The lineup, perfect for him, and that's going to slow the T side down.
Yeah, that's given Sharks everything they could ever want. The chance getting the shot over the top, but the 2 kills and the 1 bullet, that's exactly what they needed into this. It's given them a 2-man advantage. Bomb does go down, but the retake is looking good with that kill from Exit. We've got to see a big step up from ZQK and Fasten, and they're not getting anything. Finally, blood drawn for the first time in 2 rounds, and ZQK is put down after the first.
Imperial have tried shifting their game plan. They've tried different things in all these rounds, but none of them have found that much success.
Oh, they're checking and an angle is completely mollied out as well there. It looks like 2 players are looking down Underwood, hoping to catch a play that would run out into the open. But yeah, just playing in behind the smokes. No one really going in and disrupting the place like Imperial were doing on their defensive side. It's more like there was an opportunity there for the AWP to peer over the top of the smoke. And you have to say, Alex, Sharks did get a little bit lucky on the timing and getting that lineup. Not doing a good job.
Solid stuff from Sharks so far. Obviously some fortune in getting that lineup, but that's what they need at this point. They had a couple of unlucky rounds in the first half themselves. Imperial looking for an early pick with the scout. He's definitely slowed down somewhat. 21 kills, obviously still a good game. Someone's going to have to start to step up here on the Imperial side. Ooh, missed shot JNT. He has to fall back, and Imperial are going to look to take that chance of the missed shot to maybe get towards that A-bomb site.
Oh, JNT plucks fast and out of the round, and the second open CT as well, delivering absolutely shut down. They've had 1 kill in 3 rounds here for Imperial.
Now, that one was a half buy, but you still want to be showing you can be competitive in those rounds. Gives you that bit of confidence going forwards. This double AWP setup has been an issue for the T's to deal with. Zevi started to step up his game. JNT's had a couple of superb rounds on the A-bomb site. This time Zevi's the man who might be tested early, or maybe JNT can get the first pick. They're both looking for chances. Neither of them able to land the shot just yet.
Yeah, really searching for those openings, and kind of strange to see no one come out with a kill that. Thought for sure 1 kill would have went either way, but we're still 5v5, and the round's just virtually begun. Imperial taking that mid control, Sharks letting them have it, similar to what Imperial were doing in their defensive half.
Good bit of pressure from Imperial. I like that he's playing with some confidence over towards B. If you can put that bit of pressure on the map, it can force some uncomfortable rotations, some awkward positions for Sharks to be playing. We're already starting to see that in this round. They've had to stack 3 towards B because they were concerned as to how far Imperial was pushed up. Now there's a very real chance that Imperial could hit this A-bomb site when it's weakened. Only 2 CTs anywhere near this A-bomb site right now, but a third man looks to rotate over before the push arrives. Oh, there's no smokes either. That CT AWP could be deadly.
They're going to have to play contact and try and get as close as possible to the site. JNT still got to deal with this connector push, and oh my god, that's one way of dealing with it. JNT just wall-banged and peeled through the boxes. ZQK so bloodthirsty, he's taking his own teammate out of the round, but Zevi now getting in from CT. Imperial have locked in the bomb plant and will be looking for their first round on the T side. Fasten swinging out of powers, hitting the headshot onto Zevi down in CT. Exit and Reels in doing their best to claw this one back. No need for Set Fasten to peek. He can just hide in Palace and play for the late round. He's got his teammate in ramp, but the bomb is more likely planted fort. And X is going to tap it, trying to draw the Palace player into the peak. He's done it. Confirms it's off the plant, and that should be the round locked in now for Imperial. No time. Exit tries to flee the scene. He's picked up one on the fallback, and he'll fall to the bomb himself. 14-9 Imperial, finally getting a T round.
The 7-round CT streak finally shut out, and that's the way they do it. ZQK landing a stunning shot through the box to begin the round. That opens them up onto the A site, allows the riflers to get into better positions. Couple of kills coming in from Farsin as he came out through Palace, and I don't really know how ZQK got that team kill on the replay. It didn't look like it was on his teammate. Maybe he was moving while he took the shot. It doesn't matter that much though. They've got their 14th round on the board, and that's all they care about right now.
Big investment coming in here for Sharks. They've got the double up set up out again. Reels 1G. Reelson killed himself as Austin as Zevi killed an enemy, or KS died in the first half. That's yeah, it wasn't a great half for Sharks overall, Alex. It just wasn't a great half at all. Off to a better start in the second, but they've just lost their first round. We'll see if this double op setup and AUG combo can get them a 10th. If they get 10, Alex, I really do believe there's a really good chance of pulling this all the way back.
Definitely would be doable. Imperial playing behind this smoke, again trying to be as annoying as possible on this B side of the map. Zevi does have a clear line of sight, but here goes Farsin. Is he going to clear the corner? Yes, he does. Waits patiently and gives his team the initial kill.
He spotted the barrel, doesn't commit to it, doesn't get antsy. Instead, just waits for the peek of Exer, who tried to take the Palace player down. Michelle's got in jungle. That's another kill for Imperial. Now swinging out Palace fast and getting a second victim of round 24. Finally, the CT is getting on the board with a kill, but it's already done. This round is locked in for Imperial. It's going to be map point here on Mirage. Showtime. Finding Reelson. Zevi tries to flee the scene, but he's caught in the backside by Sharp. That's 15-9. This is more like it from Imperial.
It took some time, but map point is finally there for Imperial. Farsin playing the patience game early in the round and then getting that man in behind. Shao getting another kill onto A. Just left the site, so exposed. As soon as Farsin gets one more kill onto the site, that is the round over. At least Sharks have built up a bunch of money so they can continue to buy, but they have to be flawless here in regulation. And Zevi wins an important fight. Showtime striking back. Man advantage found from Imperial early.
Molly deep to Lukowski. He's trying to stick around, but he's fallen back into the B site. And this does create an opportunity to pressure the A site. Well, there's only one player in defense. JNT with the AWP. He's got a player in connector to worry about. That's Showtime. Shao up in Palace, another last two remaining players from the T side going through ramp. Again, JNT still the only player here. No one's made the rotation over. He's completely worried about it. And the timing change to look back, CT has allowed the Palace player to peek out and Fasten immediately bringing him down.
Good wallbang from Lukowski, but they remain a man down on this retake. They have to go for it on the Shark side. They want to get some early kills to make it more doable. Showtime in connector could end up being the closer on this round. That man at mid is going to have to clear him out. Zevi not getting any fights on the site, and now that Showtime has pulled the trigger, it's all over. Imperial take Mirage, take Shark's map pick, and take themselves a great